Very good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone present in the class. We are done with the major OOPS concepts. We have completed the OOPS concept. I hope all of you have understood the basics of what is instance variable, local variable, class, method, how to write method, how to create object. Then we have seen about the static keyword, encapsulations, private members, setters, getters, inheritance, abstract class, abstract methods, final keyword, polymorphism, runtime polymorphism, compile time polymorphism. So major topics have been covered. Today is the continuation of what we have done so far. If someone is new to the class, you can watch whatever we have covered so far in order to understand what we are doing here. Whatever conceptual things which I am teaching, by keeping in mind those who are listening to me, they are already aware of something. Also, please keep in mind, if audience are responding me not because they know something by naturally, since they are part of the classes from beginning, they have also learned from here only. You don't get panic, especially someone comes for the first time and if they see the response, they will think, oh, entire world knows Java, so I only don't know Java. Nothing as such. Fine. Now we will understand the has a relationship. Has a relationship. You can say association. Java suppose easy also, as also association, or you can say loose coupling. All of them are referring to same. Telesco has a courses, right? Amazon has delivery services. Fine. So understand two examples I will take and we will conclude today's class. I'll be open for your doubts, Q&A. All of you. And you will understand why people use Spring Framework. The major of, see, there are many things in the Spring Framework which you will understand. But the base is there, no Spring Core. Why Spring? That part you may understand in the today's class topic only by default. So if all of you are aligned with me, can we move ahead, dear friends? Everyone? Great. Wonderful. Listen to me very carefully. Keep all these things in mind. I have kept in mind, you know this. So I am talking to Java developers. I'm not talking to someone who's fresher. I'm talking to Java developers. All the Java developers in the class who knows Java, who understands Java. 1 month of the course. I hope especially those who are novices who joined the course, they also now know Java. Can you acknowledge? To the world of programming, if someone was new, now whatever you've discussed, do you know Java? Yes, you do know Java. Some concepts you're learning, that's it. Great. My dear friends, see here. I have class alpha. Very carefully, maximum focus to understand this. I have class alpha. Great. What is the big deal inside this? Within this, I have some method. Some method I have. Okay. Some activity I'm writing. Some 5, 10 lines of activity. Great. I have class beta. Okay. And I do have class gamma. Fine. No problem. Inside this also I will write some method. Okay, please write it. We all know that. Here somewhere the requirement came. Whatever body was there inside the display method of alpha, whatever body was there inside the display method of alpha, I want to use it. Some situation came. I want to use this display, whatever code you have written here, that code, for which you have to call that method here. All of you agree? Yes, no, maybe? Everyone? I have to call that method, right? If I invoke that, whatever code will be there, that code will get executed. Any issues to anyone? Dear friends, how to call the display method? Can I directly call the display method? If it is in different class, same class, you can call different class. First, I have to create the reference. I have to create the object, right? New alpha. Using the reference, I'll call it. 100% of you, do you agree with this process? By chance, if your answer is no on your screen, there is something which you have to click. I hope no one will click that because everyone knows it. Okay, now? One more option also I do have. I can say here extends alpha. Through inheritance, I can do. Through composition, I can do. This is called as composition. This is called as inheritance. If I say extends alpha, this method will get inherited here. So if I want directly, I can just say display. Correct, my dear friends? All of you present in the class. So if it is available in some class, some method, okay, I can call that method. If I say extend, this will get inherited. Wherever I want, I can invoke the method. I can use it. No problem. Wonderful. If not, I can go with composition. Composition means our usual approach. We create the object using the reference. We are calling the method. Everyone present in the class, all of you are aligned with me. Composition is there. Inheritance is there. That is the only. Do you have any other thing in your mind, dear friends? Do you have anything else? These are the ways, no? Any other way can you call this method apart from these two? Is there anything in your mind? Please do let me know, suggest me. Static, if you make it, again, you have to use the class name and you have to call it. Suppose if it is static, but I want that to be instance. In that case, these two. If it is static, okay, class name dot method. Anything apart from that? Maximum focus to the best of your ability and please do interact. If today you have understood, it's a message to all of you that spring is over for you. Huh. All of you? Done? Some energy, please. All of you. Huh. One thing, my dear friends, here, everyone, composition means creating the object and calling the method, the usual approach. If you do like this, it is called as tight coupling. It is called as tight coupling. That means if something goes wrong in the alpha class, something, maybe alpha class got deleted. It will not get deleted. I'm just telling. Anything goes wrong. Don't you think it will have direct impact in the beta also? That means if someone deletes the alpha, if alpha is not there, if you're creating the instance here, don't you think this also got error now? Don't you think here also we got error? If not just deleting, if something goes wrong here, here also got error. This is called as tight coupling. This is called as tight coupling. Inheritance composition will make two classes tightly bonded with each other. They are tightly coupled with each other. If something goes wrong in alpha, beta also dhamar. If something goes wrong in alpha, gamma also dhamar. If this is error, this is also error. Are you all there so far, dear friends, every one of you? Any confusion to anyone so far? All good? This is called as tight coupling. Now we want to achieve loose coupling. How? I should be able to call display method inside beta class. Okay. I will not be extending. I will not be creating the object. No object creation. No extension. No making static. Forget about anything else. I will not even take alpha name also. I will not in the entire class beta. Nowhere I will take the alpha name. Alpha name only you will not see in the entire code, but I will call display method. Alpha name in the entire beta only I will not take. For example, I have two classes here. Class alpha. We do have one method here. Void display. I am going to use here display method, that is beta. Inside the beta, alpha word only you will not see. You will not see alpha word only. But I will be able to call this display method. You will not see the alpha name is extension is also gone. Composition, creating the object is also gone. Static also gone. No, alpha name only in the entire code you will not see. Alpha nowhere you will see. But you will be able to call the display method. Any idea to anyone? But is the topic seems to be interesting, guys? If you have already understood Java. If you have not understood Java, okay. If you have understood Java so far, I should be able to call the display. Nowhere I will take the alpha name in this entire class. You will not see alpha name only here. Only display method I should be calling it. One way polymorphism. Alpha name only I will not take here in everywhere. Name of alpha only will not see. So in the process, you'll understand the purpose of Spring. You'll understand real-time use of polymorphism. Real-time use of polymorphism as a developer in the development where it is getting used. Fine. All of you? Can we discuss this, guys? If all of you are aligned with me, can I go ahead? Two examples I will take and I'll come to today's class. Only two examples and we are done. I will say here, association, this is aggregation, association, composition we have seen. This is association has a relationship, loose coupling. Three things also you can call this. I will go here and take two examples. I will say one Java project. I will say here something Amazon association project 1. Project 1. Fine. Great. I'll go back here. I will create different folders, packages. I hope all of you know. Packages syntax, guys. Packages syntax always start from the domain name. Domain name in the sense, example, domain name, company name, project name. That's how the packages syntax are. Right now, I'll directly write here. It is a main folder where I will have main method class and the main class. And I will create one more folder, which is having, going forward in our all the Spring classes, we are going to deal with packages only. Okay. I will go and say with services. The business logic will be present. Folders it is. Fine. Com dot telesco dot project name is Amazon dot services. com.telesco.amazon.main. That's how should be the package's name. Okay. Now, two folders I have created. Inside this folder, I will go and create one class called as main class. I'll say here launch Amazon. Let's create it. Guys, maximum focus. What is the problem we are trying to solve? Is that clear to everyone first of all? Okay. What is the application I'm developing here is, suppose Amazon want to deliver the product to its client. Amazon want to deliver the products to its client. Amazon is an e-commerce website if someone is unaware. To deliver the service to its client, Amazon will have multiple options. Amazon will have maybe Blue Dot option, First Flight option, and what we have FedEx option, and like this. Could you tell me courier services which are worldwide are there? Even in US it should be there. In India, I guess the popular is DTDC, FedEx, Blue Dot, First Flight. In US and Europe, which is a popular one for the courier service? UPS, USPS, FedEx, DHL, eCart. Okay. But you understood the context, dear friends. So actual business services here is FedEx, First Flight, Blue Dot. They are the actual business logic of this courier services, which Amazon will use it. Amazon should be able to use services which is available inside the FedEx, inside the Blue Dot, inside the First Flight, without even taking the name of any of these classes. Understood? Now, whenever you're developing the business services, always remember, dear friends, as per the rule of under the behavior, I guess, under the behavioral design pattern, there is one sub-design pattern called as, we have one design pattern under behavioral design pattern, which is strategy design pattern. Okay. Under the strategy design pattern, it says that, see, design patterns means a gang of 4 expert developers who have seen so much in the life while developing the applications. They have given the common solutions that if this is the kind of application developing, you follow this approach so that going forward, you will not face any issues. We have already seen so much issues. We don't want you to face the issues. We will give you certain patterns. You follow that patterns, then you will face less difficulty in the development. Okay, gang of 4 we call them. So they have given design patterns. Under the behavioral design pattern, there is something called a strategy design pattern. As per that pattern, it says that as a developer, whenever you write any business logic, whenever you write the actual services so that others can use, that services, that business logic, directly don't write the implementation. Always code to interface. Don't write direct implementation. Code to interface means write interface, then write the classes which will implement the interfaces. Now, if you have understood yesterday's class, I have one question to all of you. What is that question if you ask me? Tell me, my dear friends, if a class is implementing one interface, will it have any impact in that class? Can that class, if need arises, implement other interface also at the same time? It extends other class also at the same time if need arises going forward? Yes. So if a class is implementing an interface, it will not be impacted in future cases. If any need arises to that class in order to extend some other class or implement some interfaces, will there be any problem? No problem. So whenever you are writing any business class, please don't try direct implementation. Always code to interface. Okay, I'm also coming up with design pattern series in my YouTube channel, guys. I used to take back then. Last time I've taken design pattern, it's been 2 years almost, where I've taken for 60 classes, 70 hours of design pattern. I'm going to give that free course in my YouTube channel within 2 weeks of time. Okay. Every day I'll upload the videos. You can watch that. By the time you end the course, maybe design patterns can also be completed. It is very important topic. Okay. Now please here. I'll say here, maybe I delivery service. One interface I'll create. The way to specify the requirement, what needs to be done in simplified terms. Okay. I will say here Boolean deliver product. Let it expect double type of amount. If I want to be 100% pure object oriented, should I go with primitive Boolean or should I go with wrapper class Boolean and double? Which one is more good here? Wrapper is more good. Okay. Guys, I have not specified public and abstract. Is it public and abstract by default? Yes. I'll save this. Okay, done. I'll go and create 3 service classes, actual business classes. I will create first, it is act like a first flight, maybe. First flight. All right. And I'm going to add one interface called as iDelivery service, which we have only created. Okay. I will add it. Great. Fine. What is this override annotation? Don't worry. I'm going to talk in depth about annotation. Whatever clarity you are going to have about annotation, I don't think so anyone else will have that clarity. I can assure on that. I will say here, blue dot. All right. Let me add it this. Which service will take most famous other guys? Blue dot is there. First flight is there. What is one more famous? Which one? FedEx. FedEx is popular everywhere. Okay. E-card FedEx. Anything is fine. I'll go and add this. Understand this. 2 examples I will take and I'm done for the day. Okay. Of course, I may have to give the body here. The body will be, I have to connect to database, get the information. All of that is fine. Let me just make it simple. I will just say here system.out.println. I will say here product delivered through first flight and amount paid is whatever is the amount paid is whatever is the amount which I am receiving here. And if this is successfully I'm able to deliver the product, I will return the true. That means I have done the delivery. Okay, now same thing I will do it in my other classes, dear friends. I'll go back here. I will do it and I'll make one small change here. The small change is what is that I'm using here, guys? Blue dot. Okay. And I'll go back here also in the FedEx. I will just do it and maybe one basic code I have written, dear friends, nothing more than that. I will go and say here, what is that? FedEx. Okay, fine. Very basic code. Whatever you have seen so far, any issues to anyone, dear friends? All good? Basic example, right? I'll go back here and I'll add the actual Amazon class, which will use these services. I will say here Amazon, my Amazon class. Okay, wonderful. I will write here one method called as public Boolean delivery of product, or maybe I'll say here deliver product. Okay. Whatever method name you give your girlfriend name, not a problem, but give a relevant name. Okay. For now, I will say maybe a return true or something. Some for now. Okay. Guys, if someone invokes deliver product, the delivery should happen. Now, to deliver the product, the logic is written inside either of the 3 classes, first flight, blue dot, FedEx. Correct? Yes, no, maybe. So here I can call any of the methods. If I want to call the method inside the FedEx, the first option is I'll go with composition. That means I'll create the object of FedEx type, maybe FedEx equals to new FedEx. Okay. After which, what I will do, my dear friends, what is the big deal inside this? I have to import because it is there in the different package, different folder. Control Shift O, import. After which I'll say fed dot. I will call this and I will pass maybe some amount I will receive here. I will say a double type of amount, That amount I will pass here. This method, all the methods which are there inside these classes, what is the return type, dear friends? Boolean. It will give me true or false, right? If it is able to deliver, it is giving me true. I can collect it if I want. Boolean type of status. And inside the status right now, true is there. I can return that status here. Is it both equal? Is it both equal? If I have to write even better code, I will not even write this. I will say here return this. If I call this method, it is giving me true or false. Whatever true or false I'm receiving here, that I'm returning to whoever will call this method. Any issues? Both of that are same or different, guys? Is it same? No issues, right? I hope you all are in position to understand this. Okay. For those who cannot understand due to some of the reasons, I will write this for you guys. Okay. And I will just write it above. That this is the better approach actually. But since you guys cannot understand, I will for you to make your life easy. Any problem? You decide what you want to write. Fine, guys. Over. Now, guys, Amazon and FedEx, are they tightly coupled? Are they loosely coupled? They are tightly coupled. Currently, Mamadi, if I delete the FedEx, don't you think I'll get error inside this one? Not deleting. Forget about deleting. If I do something wrong in the FedEx, will I have error inside this also? I mean, one of the example, it could be anything else. Tightly coupling should not be there. Right now, is it tightly coupled or loosely coupled? Both of them, they're tightly coupled. Composition. Allowed, not allowed. I should be able to call this deliver product method inside this class. I should not take name of first flight, blue dot, FedEx. I should be calling this method name. This method is present inside 3 classes. First flight, blue dot, FedEx. Any issues to anyone? Any issues? No. I should be able to call that method based on Amazon, whichever service Amazon want to use. If Amazon want to use first flight, Amazon should be able to call the deliver product of first flight without making the deliver. Here I'll just make the changes to avoid the confusion. All good, dear friends? Everyone? Fine? Yes? No? Maybe? Now, how? I should not take the name of FedEx inside the entire Amazon class. You will not be able to read FedEx. You should not be able to read Blue Dot. You should not be able to read First Flight. That name only you will not see. But method should be called. Understanding? Now tell me, guys, as per this strategy design pattern, all these actual business classes, service classes, have we coded direct implementation or have we coded code to interface? Code to interface or direct implementation? Code to interface. All right. Direct implementation, did I write a direct class? No, right? You all there? Everyone? I will say here private. Name of the is delivery. Delivery service. Type service. Great. I will import it. I have got it. Now tell me, my dear friends. Which line number 12? It is violating. Have patience. Your question right now, immature for now. Let me complete this. Forget about this line. We can't call, right? Leave it this. Hey, yo, this is error only, yaar. Okay. Now please see here, every one of you. I can create. Now all of you, last two classes, if you have really understood the concept of polymorphism, runtime polymorphism, tell me, using the parent type reference, can we invoke overridden method in the implementing classes or child classes as per the rule of polymorphism? Now I deliver service. Is it the parent or higher hierarchy of first flight blue dot FedEx? Now, do I have a privilege if I use this reference? Can I call the overridden method of FedEx blue dot first flight? I will call this. I will say service. I will say service. Service dot deliver the product. Fine. I will do one thing here. I will say right click source. I will say get me the setter. I want for this service, I want only setter. I'll get the setter. All of you so far so good. Encapsulation, dear friends. Encapsulation. No problem. From your neck ties you see and tell me. In the Amazon class, anywhere did I use the name of first flight blue dot FedEx? Anywhere did I take it? Anywhere one name is also there. Now Amazon with first flight blue dot FedEx, tightly bonded or loosely bonded? Tightly coupled or loosely coupled? Loosely coupled. Great. Now I'll go back to main class. Okay. I will create the object of Amazon. Type Amazon equals to new Amazon. Okay. Wonderful. I will say here Amazon dot deliver the product. I will give some amount here. All right. I would like to just, it will return you what, guys? It will return you what? If I call this method, it is calling this method. It is giving you Boolean. That Boolean value is going to give whoever is calling this method. So on my head, which type of data will come and sit? I will go back and say, if in case, if the status is true, I will say system.out.println product delivery successful. Else I'll say, if it is false, I will say system.out.println fail to deliver product. Fail to deliver product. Done. Great. Fine. Now, my dear friends, I'll do one thing here. I will say AMZ dot set service. I will pass here new FedEx. Either this you can do. Or I will say here FedEx type of FedEx equals to new FedEx. I can pass the reference of FedEx. I can write like this. Option number 1. My dear friends, first you tell what to write. I will tell you. You forget about that. That you don't overthink. I am telling coding wise. This 2 lines, this line, any difference? Coding standard wise. Creating the object and that object address passing, directly passing the address. Any difference? Both of them are same. It's up to developer what you will decide. Okay, great. I am passing FedEx by calling set service. So inside the Amazon class, we have set service, which is accepting iDelivery service type service. Now, guys, iDelivery service, is it parent of First Flight? What is that I'm passing? FedEx. Is it the parent of FedEx? Yes. Now, as per the polymorphism rules, if you have really understood, iDelivery service, does it have capacity to hold the address of FedEx object? Does it have a capacity to hold the address of FedEx object? Is it not equivalent to this, guys? Is it not equivalent to this? Is it not equivalent to this? Both of them are same. If I am calling this method and passing FedEx object will come and sit here. So it is equivalent to this. All of you agree? Now tell me, guys, this you are assigning to this. So inside service, right now, address of which object is available? Address of which object is available? FedEx object is available. Now, if I say service dot deliver the product, deliver product of which class is getting called? Which class is getting called? FedEx. And later, if I call this deliver product, inside this, you're making a call. All of you are aligned with me? Everyone? If I run this application, all of you kindly see here. Run as Java application. Please see the result. Product delivered through FedEx. Amount paid is this. Product delivery is success. Now let me go back here. I will pass one object. Which object this time? I will go and pass for an instance blue dot. I'll pass blue dot. Now tell me, guys, I am passing blue dot. In Amazon, this is holding address of which object? Address of which object? So inside this instance variable service, address of which object is present? So service dot deliver product means deliver product of which class is getting invoked? Blue dot. I will go here. I will run this. Product delivered through blue dot. Now tell me, guys, in the Amazon class, anywhere did I take the name of Blue Dot or First Flight or FedEx? Anywhere that name is there? I have not told anywhere. No inheritance, no easy relationship, no composition. Still, am I able to invoke the logic which is available in those classes? Now understand few terminologies here. Very, very careful. All of you present the class. Before I tell you, don't say anything in between for next 10 minutes. Very crucial discussion. Next 10 minutes. Then I will take one more example. I'm open for any of your silly questions. If you have any questions, please hold for next 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes. I will say public. I will say Amazon. Okay, great. And of course, I will go and say this. All right. Wonderful. For my practice, good practice purpose, guys, if you already have a parameterized constructor, will there be any zero parameterized constructor available? No, explicitly you have to code as a developer. Correct? Okay. That is over. That's not the discussion now. Now, my dear friends, I have option to go with setter. Can I pass here also, guys? Can I pass here also? Now, guys, inside this, what are you receiving? First flight object. So inside this service, what is available right now? First flight. Now, guys, just to understand these terms, inside Amazon, I am making use of services which is available inside the First Flight, Blue Dot, FedEx, correct? Inside the Amazon class, I am making use of services of other classes. Correct or wrong? One or two response, I'll leave it. Maximum focus, every one of you. 100% dot correct. Now tell me, in that case, Amazon class is called as target class. What we call this as? From the perspective of main method class, Amazon class for me is a target class. Because inside Amazon class, I am making use of services which is available inside Blue Dot, FedEx, and First Flight. From the perspective, from the main method class, for me, Amazon is a target class. Clearer? Now, inside Amazon class, whichever classes services Amazon is using, no. Inside the Amazon class, inside the target class, whichever services classes Amazon is using, the target class is using, is called as dependent object. Now tell me, Amazon is using which class as service? Amazon is using which class as service? First Flight, FedEx, Blue Dot. All of you agree with this? Yes. Now, First Flight, FedEx, Blue Dot, they are called as dependent object. What they called as? Dependent object. Injecting. Dependent object means this object is being used in Amazon. If First Flight is being used inside the Amazon, First Flight is called as dependent object. Injecting dependent object to the target class through constructor is called as constructor injection. Forget about constructor or setter. Injecting the dependent object to target class is called as dependency injection. What we call it as? Dependency injection. Now guys, inside the Amazon class, are you not using the services of First Flight? Yes or no? Guys, if I don't pass the First Flight object inside the Amazon, will my Amazon be able to use services of First Flight? No. That means my First Flight is a dependent object. I am injecting to target class. Target class means whichever class, inside whichever class, I'm using services of other classes. Inside the Amazon class only, I'm using services of Blue Dot, FedEx, and the First Flight. So in that regard, which is my target class here? With that regard, which is my target class? Which is my target class? Now to my target class, where services are being used, to my target class, I am injecting the dependent object. This object is dependent. I am injecting to the target class. It's called as dependency injection. And if you do that injection of dependency, injector of dependency through constructor, it is called as constructor injection. If you do this through a setter, is it not setter, guys? Set service, is it not setter? Through setter, if you do it, it is called as setter injection. Are you all able to understand, guys? Yes, no, maybe? Everyone present in the class? All of you? Setter injection, dependency injection. Everyone? Now, my dear friends, between Amazon and FedEx, Blue Dot, First Flight, between these four classes, am I able to achieve loose coupling? Now, please understand to this term very carefully. Guys, I am in Amazon as an Amazon class. It is me who is going to use the service of FedEx, Blue Dot, First Flight. Correct? Point one. So it is my responsibility to create the object of blue dot FedEx first flight because I am using the methods of those classes, correct? However, it is my responsibility. I am using what am I doing? Inverting the control of object creation, control of those classes to some other class. Inversion of control. Now, who is taking care of object creation of those classes? It is the main method class. Target class object inside the main method I am only creating. Dependent object inside the main method I am only creating. And through the constructor I am injecting the dependency. Through the setter I am injecting the dependency. That means whatever I had to do, that entire control of object creation I am inverting to main method. Inversion of control. All of you there with me? Yes, no, maybe? It was my responsibility. I am calling this method. I am inverting this control to the main class. Now, main method is responsible for this. I am creating the target object. I am creating the dependent object. I am only injecting through the center or through the constructor. Correct? What if I have an option wherein this target class object also will not create? Target class object also will not create. Dependent object also will not create. All the dependent object that also will not create. Target also will not create. Dependent object also will not create. I will not do the constructor injection, dependency injection. All of that will be taken care by Spring Framework. Are you understanding? Creating the object of target class, creating the object of dependent class, performing the constructor injection, performing the setter injection, everything is taken care by Spring Framework. As a developer, you're not worried on this. Object creation part, properly which object, where to inject, all of that is not your headache. It is taken care by Spring Framework. That means your application will become loosely coupled or tightly coupled. Loosely coupled or tightly coupled. Now, guys, imagine I'm not even creating the Amazon object also as a developer. Something goes wrong in Amazon. Will my main method be affected? Yes. Now imagine this Amazon also I need not to create. This is also I need not to create. Spring will create. Spring only will inject whenever it is needed. My duty is to focus on business logic. Write down, that's it. Are you understanding, guys? Yes, no, maybe. Have you understood why people are behind Spring Framework? Will Spring Framework make your application loosely coupled or tightly coupled? Yes, yes. This also I don't want to do it. I want target class also to be created by Spring. Dependent object to be created by Spring. Spring should perform the dependency injection through setter or getting it. Now, guys, right now, currently, who is creating the object of Amazon? Developer is creating inside the main method. Agree? I'm creating inside the main method. Target class, I'm only creating. We call them as first flight object or first flight instance. Amazon instance or Amazon object. That is a term we use, correct? What did I say? Going forward, Amazon will create Spring will create it. If Spring is creating the object, the term we don't call Amazon object, Amazon instance. The term we use is Spring Bean. What we call it as? Spring Bean. Bean. Bean is a name. Bean is a name. But Bean means, is it something rocket science, array index, out of bounds, Mars launching, something as such? It is object only. If object is created by me, I will call Amazon object, Amazon instance. But if the same object is created by Spring, what we call that as? Bean. Amazon Bean. First flight Bean. All of you understanding? Everyone in the class? Yes, no, maybe? All of you guys? So what are we trying to achieve through Spring Framework? Have you got basic picture, guys? Everyone in the class? One basic picture. Have you got the basic picture of constructor injection, setter injection? One last point, there is something called as field injection also. In the spring classes, I will teach multiple types of dependency injections are there. But now with core Java, I have not even touched Spring Framework. Did I use anywhere Spring Framework components, guys? It's a basic core Java, right? In core Java, I could able to teach you what is Spring Framework. Also, guys, it's been 1 month of our classes. 4th week, last class, this is. In 1 month, day 1 and last day of the month, have you seen any difference in my energy? Have you seen any difference in the quality of training? I will put my heart and soul till the last class of this batch. It's you guys who have to support and take out of me whatever you wanted. I can teach Spring Framework for 6 months also, 1 month also, 5 days also, 8 days also. Most of the corporate trainings I do for 8 days, finish entire spring. I can do it for 1 day also. It's how much you want, that much energy you should show and get it. What you want, you take it from me. By interacting, make the class energetic. I will be energetic. If not, I know how to teach like a professor with due respect. I can come and speak English words and I can go. But you have to drive me. What we need to do it. Can we go for the application number 2? Before I go application number 2, I want one simple answer from all of you. Integer type of age equals to 10. Age equals to 30. Inside the age right now, 30 will be there or 20 will be there? What will be there? I will explain, Aditya, but I will not use the words. You have to use the words. You reverse the video. I will take one more example. 30 will be there. All of you, everyone. Guys, I'm creating the target object. I'm injecting one dependency, first flight dependency. Inside this right now, what is there? First flight is there. So inside this service, what is available currently? Currently, which object is available? First flight. Immediately, I'm performing the setter injection also. I'm injecting blue dot. So blue dot is coming here. So inside the service right now, blue dot will be there or first flight will be there? Blue dot will be there. All of you present in the class. So the interview question is, whenever we perform constructor injection and setter injection at a time, finally, which injection object will be used? Which injection object will be used? Setter. Is that clear to everyone present in the class? All of you? Now the next question is, constructor and setter, which is good? Out of 2 injections we have, which dependence injection we should perform? Mixture of answers. All of you listen to me. Constructor injection. Constructor means object creation. During the object creation, correct? Injecting the dependency during object creation, correct? Dependent object should be ready before the target class. Before the target object, dependent object must be ready. Imagine there is a situation, dependent object is not yet ready. If dependent object is not yet ready, can I perform dependency injection through constructor? Forget about that. Can I even create the object of a target class? If dependent object is not ready, can I even create the object of target class? Through the setter, is that the case? Is that the case through the setter? I can create the object of target class, right? Because it is getting called later using the reference. You will understand the differences in the Spring Framework. Practically, I will teach you. I will teach you through XML. I will teach you through annotation XML, pure Java configuration, and Spring Boot. All 4 options I will teach you. But for now, tell me which is more recommended. Tick mark. By keeping in mind, can I take one more example, guys? And one point I would like to highlight, guys. You can let your friends know. Telesco is coming up with a brand new course on Spring Framework, which is for 8 days. How many days? Please let your friends know. 8 days. 8 days and 7 hours a day. 7 hours a day. 16th September it is starting. Indian time 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. IST with 2 breaks. The schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday holiday for practice. Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday holiday. Again Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. 8 days totally. For 7 hours a day. 7 hours a day, 8 days totally. This is called as fast track Spring Boot course. What this is called as? Fast track Spring Boot course. If someone have already understood the Spring Boot, they can also revise it quickly. This will be happening live. Alongside that, the recorded content on Core Java will be given. Core Java recorded plus SQL plus JDBC plus Servlet plus Hibernate plus JUnit 5 plus Docker. These many recorded courses will be given. These many recorded courses will be given. All of that right now starting price is 2.5k rupees. Entire Spring Framework live and these many recorded. This recorded only is worth of more than this. If you feel that I can justify, you can let your friends know. This much free recorded and entire Spring Framework live for 8 days. For 2,500 for now starting price, it will increase going forward. For you batch anyway, Spring will be there for 4 months. It is a different case, but 8 days, 7 hours a day. So if your friends or peers or colleagues are interested, let them come. If they cannot attend full day, the recordings also will be available for them for lifetime. Okay, all of you. Our live recordings will be also available. Okay. Whoever, it's up to you. I mean, this is option available, especially if someone who's free or maybe who are making a switch or maybe who has a time or maybe who are students can think of it. I'm just letting you know about it. Okay, this are available. You can let your friends know. Do you think, guys, 2.5 thousand, 2,500 rupees, Indian rupees for this much? I think it is worth only. We are not extra charging. It may increase little bit here and there after some time. It is only for the early bird. After maybe some 1 or 2 days, some enrollments, we will increase it. But for now, it is, I think, your friends, colleagues, peers, let them know about it. If you think I can justify, okay? Great. All the recorded courses, I have thought JUnit recorded courses is my JUnit. Little bit 20% content of Core Java, JUnit, Hibernate, JDBC, Servlet, SQL. These 6 recorded courses are from me. Core Java 80%, Docker, microservices. This is recorded by Naveen sir in the recorded content. Okay, now let's go and develop one more project, guys. Same project, similar project, one more. Okay, just to acknowledge our understanding with code. Let's understand, acknowledge our understanding. Okay, one last project I will done for the day. I will Amazon Association, no, Telesco Association, Telesco Association project. Okay. New package. Package name I'll give it as service. And one more package name I'll give it as main. This time assume Telesco launching multiple courses and Telesco. Okay. I will go here and create one interface, code to interface always. I'll say here I courses, okay, or I course I'll give. One interface is ready. I will say here maybe Boolean type of real-time coding, whatever I'm doing in the last project, in this project, this is how we do the coding in the real-time environment. Okay. Boolean, I will say here, get the course. Get the course. Double type of amount. Okay. I'll save this. I'll go back here. Evening to morning, full night, I'm in Bangalore. Already I sleep at 1 o'clock. I have lot of work, guys. Recording I'm doing. I'm involved in two major projects. Recordings, live classes, weekend classes. So for me, I sleep at 1 o'clock, wake up at morning 6. It's been 4 months I slept more than 5 hours. So full night again means I don't have time. Maybe in future when I get a little bit of time, I will take it. Guys, listen to this. I will say here, what is that? Some classes, guys, Spring Boot. Okay, I'll say Spring Boot course. Spring Boot course. Let's add I course. Okay. Fine. Let me write a few more courses. Spring Boot is there. Then let's write DevOps course. DevOps course. DevOps course. And let's write some other course suggestions. Spring Boot is there. DevOps is there. And microservices. Java, anything is fine. Okay, let's have Java course. Java course. All right. I'll go here and I will write system.out.println. I will just write here uh, Spring Boot course purchased purchased and the price paid is okay now. I will return true. All present in the class, dear friends. All good. I will give the name of the course as DevOps. Actually, I'm recording Jenkins also. Like I have promised in my YouTube, I'll record DSA. For that also, I'm recording Jenkins. It is in between. Half I have record, half I have to record finish. And the design pattern I have promised. So many things are there, and the project is also creating me problem. So maybe a little bit of time in 1 month, I'll be free from a project. I'll be even more energetic in my YouTube. Okay, I have planned a lot of the things to upload. Now during the busy schedule, I'm able to upload 50 videos a month is the target. 15, 1 5 in a week I could able to do. If I go in the same pace, then I can upload 60 videos in 1 month. So once after 2 months, once I get free from my projects, I'll have more time for recording. I'll target 100 videos in a month to be uploaded on the YouTube for the community purpose. Okay. See, I've been training people from different backgrounds from 2016, but people who have attended my classes, they know me. The world who don't know, like if they have not attended my classes, they don't know me. So through YouTube, maybe I'll make some impact. So, DevOps. And also I'm launching the this courses also, guys. What do you say? Udemy courses. In the world of Udemy also, I'm getting in 1 month. So do you think I'll make it good in Udemy also? Affordable Udemy courses. My channel name is T-shaped skills. I will make it. I will try my best. But if you guys support me, Private I course type. Let's understand this, guys. I course. Okay. Let me import this. All right. I'll go back here. Source. I'll say here, let's have one setter also. Let's generate one setter. Wonderful. I'll have some constructors also. I'll say right click, source, constructor using the field also. Let it be there. Okay. One zero parameters constructor also, let it be there, because if I don't have zero parameters, I cannot go with setter injection, right? Not using field. Okay, no want. I want normal. Okay, right. This is there. These are the arrangements I have done yet. I have not yet written the business logic. Okay. All right, all of you. I'll go back here. I will write public boolean by the course is the name of the method I'll give. I'll say here double type of amount, and I will just say here return. What is that, guys? Course, no. Course dot get the course and paste the amount. Okay, now if I call this method will give me boolean value. That boolean value I will give it to whoever will call this method. Any issues, sir? All of you? Yes, no, maybe? Everyone present in the class. So far, so good. Guys, in the Telesco class, anywhere did I use the name of Java, DevOps, Spring Boot? In the Telesco class, anywhere did I take a name of Java, Spring Boot, or DevOps? Anywhere? Telesco, Java, DevOps, Spring Boot, are they tightly coupled or loosely coupled? Tightly coupled or loosely coupled? Loosely coupled. Loose coupling is there. Association is there. Telesco has DevOps. Telesco has Spring Boot, Java. Okay, great. All right. Aha. I'll go and write one main class. I will say here launch application. Okay. Within this, my dear friends, I want all of your answer. I will create the target object. Which is my target object? Let me see how many of you have understood. Tell me the target object, guys. Which is the target object here? Telescope. New telescope. Okay. I will say here telescope dot by the course. I'll pass some amount. 2,500 rupees for now, right? I'll pass the amount. It will give me Boolean status. I will write some business logic here. And I will just say if in case status is equal to true, system.out.println, I will say here course purchased successfully. Else I'll say system.out.println failed to buy the course. Okay. All right. All right. Now, right now, I have not performed the dependency injection. I will say here telescope dot set, and I will inject something. I will inject maybe Spring Boot. I will say here new Spring Boot. Okay. Fine, my dear friends. Everyone present in the class, all of you. New Spring Boot is what I have told here. Now tell me, guys, on your screen, I am creating two objects. In that objects, which is a dependent object and which is the target object. Which is a dependent object and which is a target object. Telescope target, Spring is dependent. Now, am I achieving setter injection here or constructor injection? Setter injection or constructor injection? Setter injection. Let's go here. I'll inject. Spring Boot course is purchased and the price paid is this much. I'll go here and say maybe Java. I'll go here and run this. Now, why I'm injecting Java, still I'm getting Spring Boot. Why? Because at a time I'm injecting constructor and setter. Now, if I comment this part, setter injection, if I comment, anywhere in the entire Telescope, anywhere, did I use the name of Java, DevOps, or Spring Boot? Anywhere did I take the name? Is it there? Now imagine the situation wherein you need not to create the object of target also. You need not to create the object of dependent also. You need not to perform setter injection, dependence injection. All of that will be taken care by Spring Framework. You just have to focus on developing the business logic. Now Spring Framework, are people mad to go behind Spring Boot? Are you all understanding? So I hope everyone got the context why people are behind Spring Framework. Most of the tutorials which I have seen, people tried to teach the Spring Framework by directly using the Spring Framework. That configurations, XMLs, people are going mad. Starting few lectures, they don't even know why they are doing that. Why simply object creation made it so complex. But I hope all of you know the purpose here. Why part is clear. Everyone? Yes, no, maybe. This is more important. Because I have also learned, right? I have also seen something and learned. I know what is the difficulty I have faced. To understand why this, my mindset was, why so much of headache, XMLs and all, this we can only do it. To get that took a lot of time for me. But anyway, all of you, no issues, right? So far, so good. I'll go back to my first project. And here only I will write some 2 definitions. Okay. I will write few things here. Injecting dependent object dependency into target class is called as dependency injection. If this is done through setter, we call as setter injection. If this is done through constructor, it is called as constructor injection. Okay. What is target class means, guys? Target class means what? A class where services of other classes are being used. Example in this project is Amazon class. Correct? All of you? Dependent object class. A class whose services will be used in target class. Correct, my dear friends? Example in this. No, you cannot say Shushmita. That is different. I'll come to that point. It can be called as multiple. Okay. In this project, what we call this as, guys? What we call this as? Amazon is no. First Flight and FedEx, Blue Dot. All of you, these points also no, satisfying the requirement, right? Everyone. Again, 1 second, my screen got blank. All of you, I mean, though it is weekend, but I have done very important topic in the weekend class. Friday, what I have observed is the attendance between Friday and other classes, there is a difference of at least 10 participants. Last 3 weeks, I'm following this pattern. But anyway, I have done the important topic. It's up to you whether you want to take it or run away. It's up to you. But anyway, oh, you are new here. Wonderful. But like first class directly without class, object, methods, method overloading, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, still are you able to understand something here? Because a lot of previous classes concept I have used. Okay, if you know, no problem. But is this clear, guys? Everyone present in the class, what we have discussed today? All of you? Yes, no, maybe? There is nothing here in the board work. Nothing is there here, but I'll give you board work also. Allow me next 2 minutes of time. I will share this work to all of you. And after these projects are shared, I am open for your questions. Okay. Allow me 2 minutes. Don't ask any question. I'll share this work. Then I will be open for your questions. I will say here board work association. I will share the zip file of this projects. Okay, dear friends. Finisher is the batch now. Finishers. Inside the finisher association Amazon project 1. Association telescope project 2. Okay, dear friends, take this. Okay, go to this finishers and Amazon project 1 and telescope association project 2. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me in today's class. It was wonderful and interactive session. Thank you so much for being with me and so supportive for me. We'll meet again on Monday's class and continue the journey of Java. We might start with one of the most important concept called as lambda expression. Thank you so much, every one of you. I'm open for your questions. I think board work also have shared. I've not yet shared. Okay. Yes, they are the sub part directly, indirectly from inheritance only. Okay. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we don't have classes. Menti we have already played this week, Tanmay. Next week again we will play. Setter. Always setter, Danny. You'll understand that in the spring classes also, okay? What is the significance of, they have field injection also. All of this you'll understand in the spring classes, but for now, the answer is setter injection. The answer is subjective, but for now, I'll say setter injection. Okay. Yeah. When we say dependency injection, some about say about ICUC. Also, do we learn that later? Of course, those are very important, Kington. IOC means your responsibility of object creation and dependency injection, you're inverting to someone else. The control of object creation, dependency injection, you're inverting to someone else. IOC, Spring has IOC container where whatever inverted control application gave it to you, you are taking the responsibility. In this example, Telescope's class is using the services of DevOps, Java, Spring Boot, right? That responsibility of object creation and all, I'm inverting to main class. So now inversion of control is happening in the main class. Okay. This you'll understand in detail in the spring classes. Arrays and strings has to be get over Rupan. Kington, is it clear? Sure, definitely, Dalip. Maybe these key points might have not been added. This file I'll reshare, or what do you say? I will reshare this point and it will be added, guys, in the course dashboard also. Okay. Yeah, in some cases I will do it. If the notes are heavy, example in yesterday's class, final keyword class, inheritance class, so many key points were there. So instead of me writing so many key points in different classes, so I wrote the common key points because I have taken multiple examples. No, if only one class is there, one example, then I can code it here only. If not, you guys have to search for the key points. You have to open every code file. Kale, Pranis, you should know encapsulation for that. Do you know setter constructor part clearly? I want you to watch the entire videos and then see this video. You'll have an idea. And if you want to ask, do you want to talk to me and ask if you're doubt? You want to maybe present? You want to ask me something? Should I enable you to speak? If you want to talk and ask to me, let me know in the chat. Okay, no problem. Sir, in setter injection, one reference is referring to other reference. What is that meaning, Vishal? One reference is referring to other reference means? Would you like to talk to me and ask that, Vishal? Maybe you can explain me better while talking to me. So Vishal, just raise the hand, Vishal. Raise the hand. Okay. You can now talk.
Hello, sir. I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible, Vishal.
Sir, just open that Amazon class.
Okay, Amazon class. Fine.
Sir, in setter injection, we are passing that reference in main class, right?
Yes. From here, we are passing blue dot through the setter. So set service blue dot object I am passing. This blue dot object will come and sit here. Now it is equivalent to creating like this. It is equivalent to creating.
It's the same that we done polymorphism, that permit method, and
exactly.
That airport we are assigning that reference to this
Like this.
reference. That is where okay.
Real time use of polymorphism.
That I am thinking.
I have told plane is flying, plane is landing, but right now it is real use of polymorphism.
I am associating with that concept, so I am confused.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. That is the okay. Thank you.
TR, raise the hand. Yeah, please talk to me.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, dear. What is your name, by the way? I am forgetting.
Manikanta.
Manikanta. You told you could not able to change your Zoom name.
Yes, sir. Still now, problem was not resolved.
You just YouTube it now how to change the Zoom name. It will take just.
Okay, sir. This time I will try. Sir, in polymorphism concept, parent class reference, we created object to subclass names.
Correct.
But when we create object to subclass, then object is reflecting to parent class, right, sir? Then suppose int a equal to 10 and a equal to 20 means 20 will be stored in a, right, sir?
Correct.
Then subclass you are storing to parent class reference means only subclass you can access it to parent reference. But already existing properties of parent class also we are able to access now, sir. How it is possible?
That will get inherited in the child class if they are not private members.
But
All
object
the members of parent will get inherited in the child class if they are not private members. And in the child class, if you modify, then you'll get the new value. If you don't modify, the parent properties will be used as it is. But if you want to use parent properties, if you have modified, and if you want to use the parent property also, then you have to use super keyword.
not that exactly my point, sir. What I'm going to say is aeroplane program is there, no, sir. We created object to some cargo plane or something.
Correct. That is reference variable. That is not the object. Object is cargo plane object only.
That's what I'm going to say, sir. Object
is cargo plane, not parent is just a reference variable,
yes,
not
sir.
the object.
Object is reference to cargo plane, sir.
Object is cargo plane's object only. That address of that object is being stored in the aeroplane.
Then in aeroplane reference, cargo plane will be, sir, and aeroplane properties also will be, right?
The aeroplane reference, yes.
But
But
how
no,
it is possible, sir?
if the properties are private, then they will not be there. It's just using that aeroplane reference, you can access only overridden method and inherited method in the child class object.
Yes,
Example, if something is private in the parent, that will not get inherited. That using that reference, you cannot call any of the methods. Example, where is that? I'll take it here. Where is that? Okay, anyway, I'll take this only. Suppose I'll write one method here. I will say here private void show. Okay. System.out.println, I will say here show. Correct. Now I'm creating parent type reference. I will say here parent type reference equals to new child. Okay. Fine. Now using this reference, I can say dot whatever methods got inherited in the child and whatever you have overridden, only that you can access. Example, we have show method also in the parent. Now using the parent reference, you cannot say show here. You will see here dot if I say show. Am I able to call any show method?
No, sir.
No. So whatever inherited methods are there in the child class, whatever overridden methods are there, only that you can access. Whatever it did not get inherited, that will not be accessed. So that shows whatever is there in the parent class, everything cannot be executed. If it is inherited method in the child class and overridden method, using the parent reference, inherited method here, overridden method you can access. That's it. Specialize also directly you cannot access. And something which did not get inherited from the parent to child, that also you cannot access.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Now got it. Thank you, sir.
This doubt related to yesterday's class. If one class, it has two methods for suppose it has sub and add. Okay. If I want to give individual numbers for both methods, but I can't do it through polymorphism, right? Individual numbers in the sense you want to mean by individual numbers means Suresh. Through polymorphism, you cannot access specialized methods. Polymorphism is only for overridden methods. If that method naming, if you change at the time of overridden, they will be acting like a specialized method. And through polymorphism, specialized methods you cannot do. Polymorphism is there only for the overridden methods. And if maybe your doubt is something different, do you want to talk to me and ask? I can allow you to speak if you want. If I want to know separate numbers, what do you mean by that separate numbers? Separate numbers in the sense method with a different parameters, sir. Then that will act like a specialized method and it is not possible. That will act like a specialized method and it is not possible through polymorphism. Polymorphism is only for overridden method. Overridden method means the field and parameter must be same. Overridden means in the rules of method overriding we have discussed. We cannot change the parameter list of overridden method. We cannot change the parameter list. It has to be same. If it is changing in the implementing class, that means that will act like a specialized method. And through polymorphism, it is not possible. Okay. Anything else, dear friends? Thanks so much, guys, for being with me in today's class. It was wonderful interaction and support from all of you. We'll meet in a Monday's class and start the journey of lambda expression. Okay. Is there any of your plan of action about nested class and nested interfaces? Yes, dear. We'll discuss that going forward. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me in today's class. Thank you, every one of you, for your energy and support to me. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you all.